Hello everyone, welcome back. Man Manga Boy here with another Man Manga Boy style unboxing. And you know what a Man Manga style unboxing is. It means we got this crazy camera angle that this psychopath found. And he's going to open up some boxes. And that's going to be pretty much the whole video. So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe or perscribe, depending on how you like to pronounce different words that aren't related but sound similar. You know, it really does help this channel out a lot to subscribe to the channel. If you perscribe to it, then it doesn't do me as much good because there's not a perscribe button on YouTube quite yet, but maybe your doctor can help with that. So here we have Attack on Titan Junior High Volume 5. This is the last few volumes I needed for Attack on Titan. Here's Volume 3. Volume 5 is like a 3-in-1. The rest of these are omnibuses. And then Spoof on Titan, Volume 2. Also, this one's not an omnibus, as you can see here. It's very slim. And let's see. I forgot to show you guys the pages here. I read this when I was younger. I thought it was pretty funny when I was in high school, middle school. But I don't know that I'm going to have the same humor. I do remember laughing because everybody thought Eren was like Hitler because he wanted to kill the Titans. And in this universe, Titans are just, you know, a different race of people. And I thought that was a pretty silly analogy because Titans are so murderous. But, you know, I don't know if I'll find that quite as funny as I used to. Here we've got some 4 comas from Spoof on Titan. I don't expect to find a whole lot of comedy in these. Usually the spoof compilations or comic strip compilations are like very hit or miss. They're kind of like Garfield comics or Calvin and Howe comics. Usually Calvin and Howe comics are pretty top tier, though, I gotta say. But yeah, so now I've got every Attack on Titan manga, I believe, unless there's some random one I don't know of besides No Regrets and whatever the heck else it is. What is it? Attack on Titan Lost Girls and Before the Fall. Land of the Illustrious, for some reason I just didn't have this volume. And now I have this volume. So now I'm all up to date with the Land of the Illustrious volumes. I just was shocked I didn't have this. Battle Royale Angel's Border. I have the complete set of Battle Royale, so I figured I should get this. I don't know if it has any tie to the manga or what, but I thought maybe it would. So I grabbed it. I don't know when in the world I'm going to read the manga for this series. I'm trying to read all my Shonen Jump volumes first, but when I do read it, I'll have this now. That's it for now. Bye-bye. Welcome back. Welcome back. We've got some more manga. We've got some more haul. Let me just wiggle this around here. So there's a lot of boxes here. So let me open up this envelope to start. It's a little tricky. It's a bit tricky of an envelope, I gotta say. So these are all from eBay. I went overboard this month because it's my birthday month. You know what that means. It's okay to spend too much money on stuff. You know, that's what I have to say. Thanks, James. Oh, you're welcome. My name is James, by the way. If you didn't catch that from my Instagram. Let's open all this up. And we've got Eurkea 7. Gravity Boys and Lifting Girls. This is apparently a prequel to the Eurkea 7 series. I didn't even know this manga came out. It came out after the main series. So that was cool. I believe this is the same author and artist who does the oh, that's cool, who does Dead Man Wonderland. So that's always neat to see, but not 100% if it's the same. Don't miss the concluding chapter, volume 2. See, it's very short, only 2 volumes. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is the same amount. Give me 1 second here, guys. 1 second. All right. Yes. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is the same author and artist as the one that does the main series. The main series was done by the person who does Dead Man Wonderland and her husband. They both do Dead Man Wonderland and Eurkea 7. Pretty sure it's the same person, same duo though. Some of these covers are a little bit worse for wear. I do have 1 and 2 already in pretty pristine condition. These look okay. But we're gonna start to get into some shady territory here, friends. Here's volume 5. Not looking too bad. And I really don't typically care terribly about how covers look or anything like that. But I do get mildly annoyed when they're like library copies because it's not as fun. Here's volume 2 or 1. And then this one, volume 4, is pretty destroyed. You guys can probably see from the light reflecting. And the side here has got all this gunk on it. Better than water damage, I suppose, or like Coca-Cola. That's always pretty shitty. But you can see it's a used book, which is kind of a pain. I mean, used book. It's a library book. So yeah, those kind of stink because, you know, they've been through the wires. Sometimes they're missing pages. Who knows if this one is? Probably not, but sometimes they do. And the binding is really loose. You guys can probably see how wide that opens, like, effortlessly. I don't know why they sent so much notebook paper, but they did. But yeah, that was very kind of them. Very kind of them to do that to me. But that was it. That's all of Eurkea 7. So that is complete. It's a series I've had for a while, and I've always kind of wondered if I should complete it or not. But then when I found out it was the same duo that did Dead Man Wonderland, I was like, ooh, I definitely got to finish it. And then I did. And then I did finish it. So that's kind of what happens in life when you're an idiot. You do dumb stuff like Man Manga Boy does. So let's open all of this stuff up here. And what do we have? This is an odd box. This is kind of odd. Let me... Oh, does it just open? It just... Yeah, I guess it's very loosely put together. I got this one from Amazon, this package here. How do I open it without hurting the book? Is it wrapped in another box? Or is this all tape? Let me see if I can find a good starting point. There we go. Okay, so we've got this going. I've been kind of wanting the series. I've seen it on people's shelves for a while now. There are a few different versions of it, but I felt like I really wanted a box set version. I'm not sure if I made the right move or not. Man, this sucks. What the heck? Oh, man. I'm gonna like just try to fast forward through this. Give me a quick second here, folks. Can you believe that, guys? That was 8 minutes, trimmed down to 30 seconds, and it still felt like too long. So yeah, I definitely don't recommend doing boxes like this in the future if you guys thought this was a cool, fun idea. Maybe a good April Fool's prank, but yeah. So this is Buddha. That's what the big surprise was. Looks pretty neato, doesn't it? Yeah, I got the Buddha box set. So let me just get the rest of this open. Now that that's out of the way, we can finally talk about this. Okay, so I got this from Amazon. It was like $60 or so. I got it on sale. And it's by Harper Comics. Now, Vertical has a release that's very similar to this one. It has, I guess, all the same covers and spines and backs, but it doesn't come with a nice box set. And so the problem with see, it says Harper there. The problem apparently with Harper Comics is that it doesn't have that quality that Vertical has with the pages. So the pages are a little bit thinner, somewhat see-through, but you can see here Harper Collins in the UK. If you guys want to avoid this release because you don't like that, you know, make sure you get the one without the box set. Make sure it doesn't say Harper Comics anywhere and that it's not from the UK. Pretty much my best advice I can give you. The sides here look pretty cool. It was wrapped up nice. It looks like it came in just fine. There is a little bit of a dent on the top center, but I don't really care. So we're going to open up. We've got Buddha, Volume 1 by Osamu Tezuka. And you can see here that, I'm a little out of breath, that it's a little flimsy and the pages are actually left to right. So the spine's on the left here, you can see the back and all that. You can see it has a very typical Osaka Tezuka kind of a Osaka Osamu Tezuka kind of a style to it, which is very cool because I love that style. I like the way he does the eyes. I feel like they're neato. But let's just go through these covers real quick, one by one. We just saw the first one. Let me pull out the second one. These are kind of a pain to get out. I have to say though, my favorite feature of these are the spines. I think the spines look absolutely like the coolest things ever. Here they are all out. I feel like this looks super nice. Look at that. So crisp. I feel like I could probably have done a similar job on my own with self-printing. In terms of quality, I really wish I knew how to make a nice box set though. How cool would it be to have a nice box set for Zatch Bell or something? That'd be really neat. I'd like that. I'd buy that. All Life is Sacred, Volume 3, Devadatta. So this series covers all through Buddha's life. You might have been able to guess that based off of the title. It was one of his what's the word for it? Most popular works. See, they call it a stunning achievement. This was a very interesting and easy access point to learn more about Buddha for people who weren't into Hinduism or Buddha himself because of that, which is very cool. That is going to be a nice precursor for me as I go in to read Saint Youngman at some point. I grew up with a Christian background somewhat, so I have a bit of an idea about Jesus and not too much about Buddha other than anime. So I hope that this is going to be a decent enough introduction to Buddha. But probably not, because this is a Japanese comic book and not a, I don't know what they use. They don't use a Torah, they didn't use a Quran. Do they just use a scroll? I don't know if there's a holy text for Buddhism. But in any case, that is my haul for this week. I've been doing a haul a week. Man, look at me getting back in top form. Well, thanks for hanging out. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and join me next week when I have, yet again, another haul. See you there. Bye-bye.